What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the final predictions video before we prepare for the major. Yes, we are getting so close. This is the last NA regional, and then the next video, next predictions video will actually be for the major. So we're getting real close, and I'm really excited. But we're gonna go ahead and get into some NA regional action. I think this one's gonna be an exciting one. There is basically every spot is up for grabs except for NRG, who has already clinched a major with their back-to-back regional wins. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to come down to the wire, especially with SSG missing the last regional. It really, it puts a ton of pressure on them because now they really have to produce if they want to get that last major spot. But, we're going to see how we think they do. But let's go ahead and hop in, starting from the left side. First, starting with Complexity versus Lotus 8. I'm trying to think of who is on Lotus 8. I know Wellis. Maybe I can check real quick. Does it tell me rosters? No. But I do believe it's Wellis, maybe Nitrous, and one other. I don't really know. They're not that great of a team. They ended up missing the regional last time. What's funny, though, is they did actually take down SSG on their way to, keeping SSG missing the regional. They did take them out, but they did not complete the job after doing so. But I don't think Complexity will have much issues here. I think they'll take care of business and get them down pretty easily. Next, we got Jinji Pioneers. I wasn't really that impressed with Jinji in this past qualifier. And Pioneers actually came out pretty well, but I do think they'll take them down in 4. Fortunate. By the way, if you were not aware, this is actually JNAP's last event before he retires. He announced on Twitter that he will be retiring after this regional, so very, kind of sucks to see such a legend go, a guy who's been around for basically ever. So, but yeah, so make sure to pay attention, get your enjoyment out of it, because this will be the last time you see JNAPs play as a professional player. He may do content, with Gas, but it's similar to Gas, should I say, but this will be his last time playing as a true professional. So really sad to see that go, but let's go and move on. Next, we got Deleted Omelet. Deleted actually went 3-0 through the qualifiers and looked pretty solid, taking down Jinji in a reverse sweep. But and I do think they'll take down Omelet as well in 4. So they'll set themselves up pretty solid to make a top 6, especially Pirates, who Pirates actually kind of peeked out of their mind this qualifier, beating both Evo and NRG. They opened out the day with beating NRG, and I think because of that, they're going to get a nice sweep over Netherlands America, put themselves just outside top 6. Let's go and move down here. We got Lotus 8 versus Pioneers. I do think JNAPS gets his win and moves one step closer to making that top 8. I'd love to see him on main broadcast one last time. And then we got Omelet versus Netherlands America. I think Omelet take the win. Then we go up here to Jinji versus Complexity. I don't think Complexity will have much issues taking down Jinji. I think they're the better team. They've looked pretty, much like the solid third in NA this season so far. So I don't think they'll have a problem with a team who's really underperformed with Jinji. And then we got Deleted Pirates. I'm kind of tempted to have Pirates win, because I actually think they look pretty good. And I do think we'll get them. Taking down that energy is a huge confidence booster. So I think, after Pirates doing that, they should actually be in a good position to make top 6, which is exactly what they will do here. Next, we move down to the lower bracket where we got Deleted Pioneers. And unfortunately, JNAP's career comes to an end right here as Deleted move on to top 8, eliminating Pioneers. Really gonna be tough to see, but. And then we got Jinji Omelet. I think we've seen this a few times, and Jinji's won every single time. I don't think they'll have a problem getting back into this top 8 with how the bracket shapes out. So good on them. They'll get back. Over here, Complexity Pirates. This will be a quick 3-0 sweep. And then actually Deleted and Jinji play once again. And I actually think we'll get the opposite result of last time. I think Jinji will win this time around, putting themselves in a good spot. Next, we got the good old group of death, where we got, basically 3 of the top teams, on paper, with Energy Ultimates and SSG, as well as 9 Lives, who's technically in the major race as well. So a lot of really good teams all on this side of the bracket. But we're going to start with Ultimates versus Strictly Business, who did miss the regional last time, but and got dead last time before, but can't take them too lightly. They are a solid team, but I think Ultimates will get it done pretty quickly and send Strictly Business down. Oh man, they're gonna have a rough one, as I think NRG also get a 3-0 sweep over 9 lives to send these two down, which is gonna be rough. Whoever loses, if won 9 lives, they slip up here, it could be, that's gonna be catastrophic for their major run, because it basically eliminates them. Next we got Rebellion versus Gas. I don't think Gas are going to be able to take a game off Rebellion, who've just looked, Rebellion are just whatever. They're not, out of their mind good, but at the end of the day, Gas is just a content team. They're not going to be able to beat a full pro team. And then we got Tech versus Space Station, which I think SSG will take out. I think they'll come out the victor in that one. And then we'll move down here where we got 9 lives, Strictly Business. I do think 9 lives are going to get the job done and continue their hunt to make the major as the 4th seed. And then we got Gas versus Tech, and like I said, pro teams, they're just not going to lose to Gas. It's just truth. Gas can beat some good teams. They're good players, but they're not going to beat pro teams, unfortunately. So their run comes out at a dead last. But good for Tech. They move forward in the tournament, and after they didn't even play in Regional 2 because of a tech issue with start. So really good to see them possibly on their way to a top 8, depending on how it goes. But they could maybe make some moves, because they're a good team. Just really unfortunate that they didn't get to play in Regional 2, so they got put in a bad draw. But next we got Energy Ultimates. Now, I really don't want to send Ultimates to lower bracket, because that would suck for my well-being personally. I don't really see a world where they beat NRG, to be honest. So, in all honesty, I think we will see NRG win 3-1. Ultimates go to lower bracket, unfortunately, so they'll have to make somewhat of a run if they want to get where they need to be to make the major. Then we got Rebellion SSG. I actually think with the current form, Rebellion is going to be the one to win. It's not gonna, it'll be really close. I didn't even mean to do this on purpose, but that's funny. But yeah, Rebellion, unfortunately, just I do think SSG's kind of looked up to be in a poor poor form, missing Regional 2, and really didn't look all that good in Regional 3 qualifiers. But there might be a chance. I do think SSG could take this, but for this one, I'm gonna go for Rebellion. We'll come down here in a second, but I will go and do 9 lives or Energy and Rebellion. I think Energy get that done, no problem. We'll skip over that one. Ultimates Tech, I think Ultimates get done, move into top 8. No problem. And then this is tough, because whoever loses is basically eliminated from the major. Let me look at the points ranking real quick. Yeah, so 9 lives is at 14, but SSG at 12. But a loss here by 9 lives really could set them back and prevent them from making it. And unfortunately, I do think SSG is the better team and will take them down, which puts them just 1 point outside the major. So if SSG win one more series, then 9 lives will be eliminated, and SSG will be on the cups of making it as the 4th seed. So let's go back to it. And then we got Ultimates SSG. I think Ultimates take them down this time. They did go to a really fun Game 7 the last time they played, but I think SSG is just not going to be peaking that same way they were at that regional, and Ultimates have looked better since. So I will give it to Ultimates. And we'll go and start upper bracket. First, we got Complexity Rebellion. I do think Complexity is the better team. I don't think they should have too many issues. And then we get Energy Pirates. This will be a quick 4-0. Energy, I know Pirates technically did beat Energy last time around, but I think Energy, when it comes to actually series that matter, they're going to turn it up, and they're just going to be too much for Pirates. And I don't think they will end up getting a game in this actual regional. Then we got Genji SSG. I do think SSG is going to, they're going to come back with vengeance, and they want this major. They're gonna lock in. They're great. The nerves are gonna be there, but I do think that I do think these, young guns are going to be doing just enough to win this series and put themselves very close to making the major. They're up 3 points on Shopify, so this series could really determine it all. Then next we got, we'll come back to that. Next we got Ultimates deleted. I don't think this should be very close. I think Ultimates should have no problem. I think same for Pirates. I don't really. It's kind of a Mickey bracket, to be honest, for Ultimates. They're going through two pretty poor teams to get themselves to a top 4, where they will have already clinched a major at this point. Pretty good for them. Very happy about that because they're my favorite team. So Ultimates clinched a major. Going through Strictly Business, Tech, and then deleted in Pirates. So not the craziest of wins, but hey, we take it. And then next we got Rebellion, SSG. This is two teams that I think have really bad nerve issues. They really, when the pressure is there, they both kind of don't perform. So this could really shake things up if things don't go as planned. And honestly, I'm gonna come out the upset. I say Rebellion get this win and put themselves 1 point away from making the major in a do or die series right here with Energy. If Energy win, then SSG go to the major. If Rebellion win, then we get to see Rebellion at the major. So really going to come down to the wire. We'll come back to that in a second. Next we got Ultimates Complexity. I think it's going to go to distance, but Ultimates are going to continue to kind of show that they are the true NA2. They're going to be just behind Energy, unfortunately. I'd like to see Ultimates kind of come back, but for now they're going to be just behind. Then we got Energy versus Rebellion, the series that determines it all. I'm going to have Energy winning to eliminate Rebellion and send SSG to the major. Yeah, that's crazy. It's going to be, if this is what ends up happening, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really nerving because, SSG have no say in whether or not they make the major. And it all comes down to whether Energy can win. We kind of saw something similar with EU. We'll, put out a video. I'll talk more about in the Power Rankings video about the absolute insanity that happened EU Regional 3. But, EK actually ended up taking, this series, winning all those series necessary to make the major. I don't think Rebellion is going to do it. But man, if they do, it could be a lot of fun to watch. And then lastly, we got Ultimates Energy. Guys. They kind of own us. Energy kind of owns Ultimates. It just isn't ideal for my happiness. I really am getting tired of all this Energy winning. So hopefully, for my sanity's sake, we see the return of Regional 3, FK, and Chronic, and Ultimates get a 4-1 win to, look really hot going to the major, just like last season, right, guys? Right. That's exactly what will happen, just like we saw last season. Please. I'm not coping, not at all. Yeah, but this is exactly what I think will happen. No perfection. There will be nothing wrong. Everything I say here is the way. So, yeah, let's go. Good, perfect prediction. So this is currently what the points are looking like in the standings. So your Energy will be the 1 seed, Ultimates to 2, Complexity to 3, and an SSG 4. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how all of this shapes out into the major, because Ultimates, if they get this regional win, they'll be looking real hot going in. Energy, upset they don't get the perfect split or probably come back with a vengeance. Interested to see what SSG does on land, as the young guns who, with very little experience, and then Complexity, you kind of know what you're getting out of them. But yeah, so not the greatest team, but will be a solid, probably top 8 potential team. But yeah, honestly, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with its predictions, mostly because I'm predicting my favorite team to win. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the prediction videos up to this point so far this season, man, I really hope y'all are enjoying it. I've been putting a lot of effort, into all of RLCS so far this season. It's been a lot of fun. Of course, I will be watch partying like always this weekend for this regional. And then as soon as the regional is done, I got three videos before the major. I got the Power Rankings video, which will probably be the first one that comes out. Then I have a video I don't want to talk about. It's a special video that a secret video that I'm working on that I think will be a lot of fun. And then lastly, the third video will be the major predictions. And then of course we will be watch partying the major. Might not be all days because I do believe like I have class during the first day of the major, but you know, when I can watch party, I will be watch partying. So if you guys are really excited for, you know, the season getting you know, into the real, you know, thick and juicy part of it, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on that bell, because I'm gonna be here for it. You know, I'm here to share the information. So but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed.